All right, let's move on to the next topic here because I'm super stoked about this, man. I haven't been excited about a comic book like this in quite some time.
What you got?
Constantine, Black Label. I said it on the mic like within the last month.
Yep.
Why isn't Constantine have his own Black Label run? What is DC doing?
And like a magician, the words you spoke just became reality.
It's like he did a spell or something.
Right? I didn't even plan it to come out that way, but Magic and Constantine jokes are pretty good.
Okay, so first off, I am so stoked about this, and there are pages being released.
A lot of pages.
Yeah, there's actually a good amount.
It was like almost the whole comic, it felt like.
There's like a good 7 or so pages.
Yeah.
So we'll show a couple of them, but Ryan, let's just describe it for the audio community here. Like, what do we got coming? Because this right here this is exactly what I want, man. I want just basic, take it to like the grassroots of Constantine. Just what do we got? What do we got?
I actually, don't hate me for this, I have only read one Constantine story.
Right.
You know what it is.
Yeah, Dangerous Habits. We did a whole breakdown of the series. It's one of my favorite comic books of all time.
Yes. This current comic that's about to come out, is very reminiscent of that. The art, in particular, really feels similar to Dangerous Habits, which is a very big compliment. That comic was very washed out and gross looking and just yellow and sickly, which is appropriate because that comic was about Constantine dealing with lung cancer. And so they've kind of adopted similar color work for this comic, it seems like. There's a lot of... The yellow really jumps out at you. The lighting. I'm digging it. I don't really even notice coloring that much in comics, but it jumped out at me immediately in these pages.
Jordi Belair. The color work on this, the colorist, it's outstanding. It reminds me of what they did with Batman Damned a bit. You just can tell there's just a style that just meshes so well. Aaron Campbell.
Mm-hmm. Artist.
It's so exciting, man. I'm so pumped for this. The visuals are dark, which is what you want. It's moody, which is what you want. It's serious, which is what you want. I'm not even going to read the solicitation because there's an F-bomb in it, and I don't want to... It doesn't even matter. But like...
That's appropriate, though.
But it's appropriate because it's Constantine. He's smoking in a panel, like
cool.
straight, so he's full on Constantine. And the writer's like, he's dealing with an evil crack dealing F-head.
Right? There's some kind of street gang that Constantine runs against, or like there's something happening in London with like demons and, Constantine stuff.
It's back to the roots, man. He's going to London. He's got no friends and family because there's none left because anyone he associates with pretty much dies. And he's got to deal with some supernatural activity. And it's not going to go as planned. And you know what? That's like the basis for most Constantine stories right there.
That's where the fun is.
That's like the most of the plots. And that's what you need. That's all you need. Tell us a great story. Black Label is the new Vertigo. You had mentioned that too. You're like, why are they even calling this Black Label anymore? Like, this is Vertigo. Like, why'd they get rid of Vertigo? I think this is literally just a rebranding. This is Vertigo.
Yeah, I could see that. I'm okay with it, I guess, in the long run. As long as they keep putting out like Batman Damned quality books, then I'm good with it.
I know I'm picking this up, and I really hope they do like an oversized version of it. I want some really cool Constantine memorabilia. And I would keep an eye out for this particular book because Constantine, there's a good fan base for it that are going to pick this up, but I feel like this may go under some people's radar.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just looking at what happened with Batman Damned and how like condition sensitive those books. I'm not saying this is going to spike like $150 like that book did at one point, but if you can pick it up, I think it's going to be a good story. The art is already proving to be impressive. And it's Constantine, and I don't see a lot of people putting this on their pull list. So it's got all of the markers for something that could be really successful and missed. So
I have tried to pick up as many of the new Black Label books that I can, and I have been pretty consistently impressed all throughout. And yes, I'm probably going to actually look into picking up Constantine, which is I don't know. Should I jump in on this one? I feel like I should read more older stuff with Constantine first before I pick up an ongoing.
I feel like this is going to be a good place to start out.
It seems like a nice back to basics kind of down to your roots story.
You don't have like, oh, Papa Midnight's back to do this, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You don't have like...
It's a new villain, it says.
Yeah, new villain and a new situation. So I think this may be a good place to start up. And the fact that it's mature and Black Label, like that's going to be a good way for the more adult fans to like feel like they're being served here.
Word.